practice. Today I will be we will be discussing about urticaria. Urticaria, hive, wheel, they are one and the same. What is urticaria? When there is an allergic reaction to something, there is histamine protein, histamine release in the blood. This protein goes into small capillaries and break them, and then what happens? Small amount of blood is released in the skin. So we have this urticaria, reddish with large patches called urticaria, hives, wheels, etc. Okay. So this is the most important. This is an allergic reaction. There are two types of urticaria. One is chronic and one is acute. So what is a chronic urticaria? That urticaria which lasts for more than 6 weeks is a chronic type of urticaria. Urticaria lasts from few hours, few minutes, few hours to few days. So that can be called as an acute onset. So this is an urticaria. Most important next part is the differential diagnosis. Urticaria is a very people think urticaria is a very easy diagnosis, and any IgE allergy reaction can be diagnosed as an urticaria. So it's not so simple. What is the differential diagnosis for urticaria? Erythema multiforme, drug eruption, vasculitis, articular vasculitis, some gestational dermatitis, where high levels of progesterone releases prohistamine, and then there is urticaria. So urticaria is a very important and crucial diagnosis. So how do we treat urticaria? Urticaria, most importantly, we treat antihistamine, H1 blockers, H2 blockers. Sometimes I use. So we use antihistamine. Then there are few newer drugs which helps. Then people use steroids, but it is seen that steroid has a very less effect, or makes very less difference in this urticaria phenomenon. So urticaria, differential diagnosis, types of urticaria, this has been done. I had this particular patient which some doctors had treated him for urticaria, vasculitis, but when I had took the detailed history, it was a drug eruption. He was taking tamoxifen for a prolonged period of time. Secondly, one of the important phenomena is blanching. When you press in the center of this articular region, they get blanched. That itself shows that it was due to capillary leakage. But again, vasculitis or drug eruption, this has to be seen with utmost care. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Hello friends, welcome to yet another video of dermatological and cosmetological practices. This is 35 years male. I don't want to disclose the identity for obvious reasons. Can you please turn over? Yes, please. Okay. He had developed COVID 2 months ago, and he was prescribed Tamiflu for a number of days by a local general practitioner, and he has developed this rash post COVID, and now there is a pain and itching on this rash, and I had asked some people in my derma group to diagnose this rash. And see, you must have heard about 10 toxic epidermal necrosis or Stevens-Johnson syndrome. So it was a sensitivity, and the blurred picture is completely normal, and no eosinophil count has been raised, so we cannot say it is an urticaria or anything like this. This is particularly vasculitis, and typical post-COVID rash, very very typical rash. So we will discuss this in details. Okay, bye.